are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Middleton outside. Back to Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Bogdanovich wide open. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And above the rim play, always captivating speed. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Shots good by Middleton.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. They get it again. Capella. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Middleton outside. Hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Back to Young. Pass to Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Lopez left side. Passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton on the wing. Giannis. From outside, off the mark. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11 wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Middleton looking it over to the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Young, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Middleton finds Giannis. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Again, Young missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Giannis inside. Working on Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Atlanta again missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Herter. There's the pass to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Teague with the ball. Here's Connaughton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The Hawks trail by 8 inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Forbes. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
For a guy who does so much work outside the arc, Forbes looking comfortable from mid-range.
Williams for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
From the arc. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. For Atlanta, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hunter, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drops one in from the wing. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. That has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And the Bucks making a change here. And it's Gallinari missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Connaughton passes to Nwora. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Hunter. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position. in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Young taking his time here. Done outside. Puts up a three. Kept alive.
Certain guys, points just come their way, but Trey is also about effort.
Milwaukee leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Teague the pass to Morrow. From deep. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will come the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Gets it down to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 5.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Teague the pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dunn. Another shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
34 seconds left in the first half. Mora, the pass to Teague. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And finished off by Collins.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Teague. Makes it off the glass.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And here's Young from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. And Shaq, you bestowed
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 10.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one. They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Passes it to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Williams. The pass to Herter. Okongwu with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lopez. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Holiday with it. Okongwu covering. And the dunk by Lopez.
Crafty ball handler coming off screens. Drew Holiday has the defense guessing. It guesses wrong.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Herter. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 17. And Holiday has it in the corner. Lopez right side. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Williams against Holiday. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. The kick out to Holiday. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Williams. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Giannis. And again, the Bucks miss. And they're running. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Gets it off. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the three. Here's Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now Portis down low. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. Portis can't get it to go.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. That three off the mark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Milwaukee leading by 11. DiVincenzo passes to Portis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid up and in by Young.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes it to DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's Young on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. And an intentional foul right there. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. That's tipped, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Capella.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Lopez outside. This one for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his fourth assist in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. The Hawks working the ball around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Gallinari on the wing. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. A nice shot by Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Gallinari against Giannis. The dish to Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Gallinari with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Snell, that's good.
That was cold-blooded. Tony Snell with the biggest play of the night.
Here's Lopez. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. welcomed it. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Simmons to the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
So he gets them both.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Williams double team. Passes it to Snell. And here's Collins from outside. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Capella with the bucket.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Atlanta with the rebound.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Curry finds Harris. Bogdanovich against Simmons. Fast break, the Hawks. Williams is running. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 6 points.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the bucket.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one is good. 8 points for him.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Curry. Good drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Harris. Here's Milton, following the basket by Trae Young. Howard, the pass to Thybulle. It's Hill on the wing. Now, here's Milton. To the paint, Simmons finds Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Howard. Now, here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Hill dishes to Howard. Now Thibault inside. It's tipped and stolen by Okongwu. Young in the corner. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Done outside. Great D that time from Howard. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Jump on, cool it. You two players.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Maxey. Tobias Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. The Hawks leading. Hunter with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Young with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Young's shot is good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And Gallinari throws it down.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Embiid, and stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Green's checked in. The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Got a piece of it. Curry on the wing. Lets it go with a three. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 6.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Williams passes to Capella. Back to Williams. A shake. And Embiid with the block. Green finds Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Snell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry, and it's Hill in for Maxey. In the corner, Simmons with it. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. That one drops for him.
And you see there the speed that Dunn possesses. I mean, he's an absolute force when he's moving like this in transition.
Hill dishes to Green. Now, here's Thybulle. He's guarded by Williams. 14 feet away. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Joel Embiid.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Shoots from the baseline. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game. Hill passes to Simmons. Here's the floater. And Capella sends it back.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Hill passes to Embiid. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Simmons the bounce pass. From the wing. Offensive rebound.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Dunn looking over the floor. Can't knock it down from the right block. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Leading the way at the start, it was Lou Williams. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Hawks' first half.
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Collins. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Takes the three. The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
11 feet away. Capella, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Green finds Curry. The three. Curry with another miss.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Capella, the pass to Snell. They double him with Green. From 10 feet out, Snell, that's good. Snell's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
76ers moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Stolen by Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And the rejection by Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Dunn. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Goes back up. Here's Gallinari. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Curry. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
And the pass to Huerter. Here's the three. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 10. Thybulle with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And stolen by Okongwu. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Lou Williams is checked in for Dunn. George Hill's checked in for the 76ers. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Gallinari passes to Huerter. 6 on the shot clock. All sorts of time. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Milton's shot is good. The Hawks leading by 8. And here is Williams. He's got 10. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Dishes it to Howard. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Molinari passes to Hunter. Missed inside. The 76ers trail by 6. Hill drives in. And Howard with the stuff.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. They're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. And fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's George Hill. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To tie it up. Hill finds Embiid over Collins. And the shot is long. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. Williams passes to Hunter. Harris on the double team. And a wide open look for Capella. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry passes to Embiid. That evens the score.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Outside Williams. Banked in off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. Because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Hunter with it, picked up by Harris. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Curry attacking. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Green comes in for Dwight Howard. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Curry shot is off.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around him there. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish. He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
First free throw is good. And so Collins nails both of them.
He's such a good free throw shooter. It frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Count it.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Curry. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Young against Curry. Young's shot is good. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid. They're just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Curry. Fouled on the shot, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Young drives in, and it's sent back by Howard. Green kicks to Harris. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Howard. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Young for three. Again, Young missing.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
For three, Harris. Outside for Curry. From outside the arc, drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
So Philadelphia wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harden in at the point. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the one spot. Now, here is Irving. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Young against Harden. Young, good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Irving against Young. Irving passes to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Young on the follow. Young's got his second basket.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
The three from Harden. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Capella. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Young against Irving, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now, here is Young. He gets that one. Young's got 6 points.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Durant kicks to Harden. And Jordan has it in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. Looking to end the run. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harden.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Capella finds Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden's shot is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young outside. Over to the wing. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Durant on the wing. Harden. Right side, Jordan. He gets it in there.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Young. It's good. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
18 feet out. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Williams in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Harris, and it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And again, it's Atlanta.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Irving against Williams. From the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Collins. Pass to Huerter. Back to Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now, here is Irving. On the money from 12 feet away.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Outside Williams. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got 6 points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin down out there with Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Irving from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Irving looking for an opening. That one misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Nets trail by 12. Now Irving. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 6 points.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Outside Williams. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Luwawu. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Williams. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Irving against Williams. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Irving.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Williams. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Irving way outside. Green finds Griffin. Irving drives in. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Young. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bogdanovich against Harden. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. A fadeaway. Young dishes to Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Harden kicks to Harris. Shamet the pass to Harris. The feed to Durant. All alone. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Young. 10 points for him. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They got Tony Snell. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And here's Young from the arc, and it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 8. Jordan dishes to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Jordan, back to KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Atlanta with the ball. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Young drives in. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Irving kicks to Harden. Left side Harris. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Pass to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Irving passes to KD. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Bogdanovich. That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Durant.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
Snell from outside. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Passes to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Herter, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. Harden, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
From deep three-point range, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run right now. That gives them the lead. And it's 13 points for KD.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Here's Herter. Basket counts. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Harden scanning the floor. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Green, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Williams against Brown. Williams up on top. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. Young's checked in for Williams. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Young outside. 5 to shoot. Capella trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young. Young's got 14 points.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the rulings on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And the game still closely. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the four-man position. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And now we've got the intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. Collins finds Young. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And there's the pass to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harden. And yes, it's good. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Back to Harden. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. Young outside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Griffin's checked in for Jordan. And both free throws good for James Harden.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here is Harden. Count it.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
And so they foul intentionally. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Capella trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Irving, good.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
1:52 left in the game. Young passes to Fernando. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And then Durant with the dunk.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Young taking his time here. Great D that time from Durant.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Collins checked in for Atlanta. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden has subbed in for Landry Shamet. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young inside, guarded by Harden. Back to Young. Here's Capella. Young left side. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Outside, KD. Here's Harden. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. A 15-footer. The shot will not fall. OD by Bogdanovich. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young in the corner. Back to Capella. He dishes it to Young. Rebounded by the Nets. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Nobody near Irving. No good on the triple. Here's Atlanta now. They trail by 1. Outside, Bogdanovich. The dish to Capella. Young outside. It's good!
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Guys, what do you think?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Downtown Milwaukee is a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young is up there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And count it from 19 feet away.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, here is Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Down low, Lopez with the steal. To the inside, DiVincenzo.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Young against Holiday. Kicks it out to Collins. Holiday against Young. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now Middleton after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
To the wing on the left, back to Young. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Over Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
The Hawks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hawks passing it around. The pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Pass to Hunter. So here's Gallinari in the corner. Herder with it. Pass to Hunter. Gallinari on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bucks leading by 8. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 6. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
Nice look from Gallinari there. The Italian showing some unselfishness and hitting his teammate in rhythm.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Williams gets the bucket.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton. Back to Forbes. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Hunter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Atlanta, Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Dunn in at the point. Now, here's Dunn. Feeds it to Okongwu. The pass to Herder. For 3. No good on the shot. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Okongwu, the pass to Herder. Hunter, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's Teague. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari running. Here's Hunter. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Now Tucker. Now Teague. Outside Portis.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Herder passes to Okongwu. Now here's Hunter. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hunter with it. Picked up by Teague. Here's Okongwu. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Teague against Dunn. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Misses the three. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Holiday finds Giants. They could use a bucket. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Middleton for three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Snell kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Hawks passing it around. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Bogdanovich following the bucket by the Bucks. Three-pointers. Snell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. And Lopez throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
It's Young on the wing, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
It's deflected. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside, 5 on the clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Snell. It's Young on the wing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Holiday surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Holiday with the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Snell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Now here's Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by Trae Young. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Now here's Middleton. D right on him. Lots of room. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On its way from Young for 2 at the tip. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Lopez right side. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Inside. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bucks leading by 8. Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Holiday. For the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 6. Passes it to Herter. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams passes to Herter. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Portis has got 8 points.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Williams is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. Here's Connaughton. Down low. And it's blocked. Hunter dishes to Gallinari. And stolen by Portis. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Williams with a clean look. Can't connect from long distance.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. The Hawks trail by 10. Gallinari in the corner. Pass to Hunter. He kicks to Williams. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The pass to Herter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Hill, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Holiday with the three, and it's John Collins with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Dunn with the slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Middleton, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Middleton so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Young outside. No good on the three. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hill against Middleton. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Boy, if you don't stick Dunn, he'll burn you, and badly. Great quickness down the floor.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Middleton the pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Hill. A three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
And the D really on its heels on that possession. Didn't know what to do.
Outside Holiday. Lopez finds Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Giannis inside. Capella's there. Lopez, no luck. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Dunn misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
But he stays with it.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Solomon Hill, and it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. For three, Middleton, rebounded by the Hawks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Back to Young. Over Holiday. Can't hit from 12. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was up for grabs. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Williams at the 2. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Curry's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Capella. Second chance shot. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias. Challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. Harris inside. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the pass to Snell. Green with the rebound.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Now here's Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. Goes up on the wing. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Bogdanovich. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I like this choice by Lou, but tried to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Simmons finds Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Curry. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
And stolen by Simmons. Here we go, one-on-one. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Collins from outside. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Harris outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to Capella, and stolen by Simmons. Floats it up for Curry. Embiid finds Curry. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Yep, it counts.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Now Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Bogdanovich wide open. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead, up 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Gallinari. Trae Young is out there with Dunn. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the small forward.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Hill passes to Howard. Milton with it. Back to Howard. It's stolen. Here's Dunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
He hits both from the stripe. The 76ers lead. Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. Pass to Milton. To the inside. Poked loose. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Okongwu. Young fires away from outside. They get the rebound. Out to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Herter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Philadelphia. Milton the pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Howard. 11 feet away. Knocked away. The Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Herter, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Hawks. Snell's checked in. And stolen by Okongwu. Inside, Young. Okongwu. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And the shot is good.
George Hill saw the opportunity, got right to the cup.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Gallinari on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Philadelphia shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. To the right side. Back to Korkmaz. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Howard. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And the pass to Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to Gallinari. Over Green. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him. Philadelphia with the ball. Simmons passes to Embiid. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Williams with a clean look. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Curry wide open. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good from long range. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
To the left side wing. 3-pointers, Snell, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensive rebound outside for Curry. Embiid dishes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back, dude. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. Check. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry looking around. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Snell from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Simmons with it. Working on Collins. That one goes in. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 9 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Snell, no good.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Outside, Green. Now the dish to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Collins passes to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter. He's checked in for John Collins. Chris Dunn comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. On the wing, Milton. Dunn covering. Pass to Korkmaz. And here is Williams. He's got 6, and here's the fast break. And stolen by Thibault. Down low. No problem on the jumper in close. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Young for 3. It's not going to go for him. Hill with some nice D. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Howard finds Thibault. Now here's Milton. Back to Thibault. Nails the baby hook. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Milton grabs the board. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Hill kicks to Milton. It's back to Hill. 76ers moving the ball around. To the inside. Now here's Thibault. He's started by Williams.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Dunn shot's good.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Philadelphia leading by 4. Hill passes to Milton. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Taxi's checked in for Korkmaz. Then for the Hawks, Alinari comes in for Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Young. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Alinari. That shot is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game on the court right now for the Hawks. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Bogdanovic in at the point. And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovic. From deep. But they recover it. Three-pointer. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Embiid kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Puts it up from 15. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Herder. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back to Simmons. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in. Right side, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Pass to Collins. Here's Snell. Just 5 to shoot. And Herder gets it to go.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
On the wing, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Launches a 3. Herder, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Bogdanovich. Rebound by Joel Embiid. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside for Curry. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the 76ers. Gallinari on the wing. The pass to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Gallinari with the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort to the middle. Outside for Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Curry. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. To stop the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Philadelphia leading by 12. Simmons looking around. Green passes to Harris. Takes a 3. They get it back. Embiid kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. Harris outside. Fires the 3. That shot off. The Hawks trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. 27 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Passes it to Hunter. To the left wing. Here's Herder. Oh, trying for it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Unconfident. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll happen. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. Now Bogdanovich. James Harden missing on the 3. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Now Young. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harden against Young. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Passes to Capella. It's tipped. Durant with the steal. One-on-one here. And the jam by Harden.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's one of the more dangerous shots. The form, the quick release, everything for Kyrie in sync.
Young outside. Bogdanovich dishes to Snell. Young looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Irving. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Capella, high post. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Collins. Young outside. Clock at 4. Over Harden. That one rolling around and rims out. The Nets with the lead. In transition, here come the Nets. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. The tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Now here's Williams. To the wing right side. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Hunter with it. Harris is there. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
The Hawks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Molinari finds Williams. Jacks up a three. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. That one falls.
Well, Kevin Durant over the past couple seasons has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The three from Harden. Back to Irving. From deep. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
From deep, Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Three-pointer. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Hunter. Offensive rebound.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Out left to the wing. Back to Dunn. Now Hunter. Gallinari on the wing. Over Green. No good there off the double clutch. Nets leading by 3.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Griffin kicks to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Irving surveying the floor. Baseline jumper. Again, the Nets for 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Outside Irving. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner. Herter with it. Done outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's Gallinari with the three. Great D that time from Griffin.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
There's the pass to Hunter. Feeds it to Okongwu. He dishes it to Hunter. The tray. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. A deep three from Irving. Gallinari with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Nets leading by 3. Irving with a clean look. That three off the mark.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. Defended by Griffin. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 17 points. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. And it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Young passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. And Harden with the stuff. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over to the left wing. Collins kicks to Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot that time will come the other way. And from deep, Harden. Greg, is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
He was all alone on that one. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 7 points.
So fun to watch that smooth stroke.
Bogdanovich against Harden. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Snell dishes to Capella. From deep three-point range. Count that one. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And And here's Harden. 8 points for him. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The kick out to Young. And Jordan sends it back. They recover it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden. And that one goes long.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn gains possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Herter, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
No good from Irving. Here's Herter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
It was a stellar effort from Gallinari there, really contesting.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 5. Live from... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Brown. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. And finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Irving against Williams. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 3. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. For the Hawks, Bogdanovich comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Collins looking around. Young for 3. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game out, and he hits it. Irving's got 22.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Claxton. KD on the wing. And that's off the glass and in. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Because of the physical skills and the versatile approach, it's hard not to run plays through Durant pretty much every time down the floor.
Young from outside. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Young against Irving. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Back to Collins. At the top of the key, Capella. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the dunk by Capella.
Does it get any easier than this? Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Outside Irving. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Harden in for Brown. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
The pass to Irving. Lets the three fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. KD with it. Pass to Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot by Collins, no good. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden finds Harris on the wing. Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Harden outside. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.